The battle has begun for the election of the next President of India. Now, how exactly will this election play out, and why is there so much political fervor around it? Opposition leaders have held a big meeting today and decided that they will be putting up a consensus candidate. But how does the election actually work? So in all, you're going to be having a total of 4,809 electors. They're part of the electoral college that will actually vote for who will be the next president of the country. Now, who's in this electoral college? All MLAs of all assemblies of states, including and also Delhi and Puducherry, as well as members of parliament in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The exclusion here are nominated members. So all of these individuals together form the electoral college that will vote. Now, how are their votes valued? And this is also important. Is it one person, one vote? No, there is a significant and specific value assigned to each vote. So for MLAs, for example, the value of each vote depends on the population of the state they represent. If it's a lesser populated state, the value of the vote is less. If it's a larger populated state like Uttar Pradesh, for example, the value of the vote will be relatively larger. Now, the members of parliament, the MPs, their value of vote has to equal the value of vote of the MLAs, and altogether you will have at the end of it over 10 lakh votes, 10.86 lakh votes to be precise, which are in the fray. Now, obviously, the party or the set of parties that get the most votes will see their candidate in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and that nominated candidate which gets the most votes will make the way to Raisina Hill. So now, why does this matter, and why are we seeing all of this politics playing out? The BJP and its allies right now have approximately 48% of the vote. So they need to cross the halfway mark to have their candidate of choice in place as the next president. They are likely to reach out to parties that are not part of their alliance, but they consider friendly and might lean their way. So that process is going on. They are reaching out to the Chief Minister of Odisha, Naveen Patnaik. The Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh may also ask his party members to vote in the favor of the BJP plus candidate. On the other hand, opposition parties are also getting together. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee held a meeting today, and a lot of prominent opposition leaders turned up to this meeting. Some parties did not turn up to this meeting. In fact, at least 5 opposition parties did not turn up for this meeting. Their focus will be to push their candidate, a consensus candidate, into the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Now, why does it matter? What will the next president be able to do? And why is there such a big clamor? Well, more than anything else, it's symbolic, to be honest, because the president, of course, is the first citizen, the supreme commander of the Indian Armed Forces, the defender of the Constitution, but works on the recommendation of the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister of the country. So the reason opposition parties are trying to push through their candidate is because it's also an opportunity to test how much unity there is among the opposition parties. That is also one of the reasons you saw such a big fight to position their people in the Rajya Sabha and the entire battle for those Rajya Sabha seats, because they will also be contributing into these votes. At the end of the day, like every election now in Indian democracy, this has also become an important one to prove a point of what your relevance is in the political landscape.